Hey, welcome back. This is Dalton Clown. So today we're going to be going over another certification video. This time it's going to be going over another Linux exam. This time we're sticking away from the other vendors. We're going back to CompTIA. I know a lot of people actually prefer CompTIA for as just being more vendor neutral for their certification training, which is why we're going to be going over their proprietary training for Linux. This is going to be equivalent to the LPI LPIC 2, aka it's also equivalent to the RHCSA exam. Remember, different vendors, they all kind of do similar things at a certain level. They're all basically associate level certifications, but they all are just a little different in what they want you to know. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right. So we're going to go over the different training resources that you could utilize based on what I suggest should be your primary sources, down to what I don't suggest as much, but still are options. Surprising enough, it's not going to be a Cloud Guru for the first one. And again, I'm not sponsored by them. I just love their content. Okay, so first off, the exam code is XK0-004. This is the Linux Plus. It's the fourth version of their exam. So basically what it covers is just only job-focused Linux certifications covering the latest foundational skills demanded by hiring managers. Unlike other certifications, new exam includes performance-based and multiple-choice questions to identify the employees who can do the job. And this just kind of goes over what the main topics they're going to want to cover: hardware and system configuration, troubleshooting and diagnostic, systems operation and maintenance, automation and scripting. That's a fun topic in itself. And then security. This is a really fun topic. And again, we've gone over this in the cloud engineer videos and other cloud certification training. Automation and scripting. This is going to be very useful for you. So it just says what companies trust Linux Plus. A lot of government and government contract companies prefer them just because they trust CompTIA. So if you are looking to get government type of work, this would be great for you. And then the different roles you could obtain with it. So first one is actually going to be from the Cisco Network Academy. This is going to be the NDG Linux Essentials. And the reason I recommend this first is because it is free. You just have to sign up. It is lengthy, so I was actually tempted not to put this as first, but I mean, you can't really beat free. 70 hours worth of content, intermediate level. This is just something to kind of, if you are newer to Linux, this will just kind of help you ease a little bit more into it. It does say intermediate level, but I'm hoping by you watching this, you have probably taken the Linux Essentials already, and if not, hopefully this helps you. So we're going to go to the next resource, which, sorry, A Cloud Guru. I can't. I just can't go without mentioning them. So this is A Cloud Guru's certification training course that got ported over from Linux Academy. This is by none other than ACG's marketing one of their architect managers for content, Michael McLaren. He makes amazing content. Kind of goes, I'll go over a brief description of the course. Kind of says what explains about the certification. Says that it used to be covered to where if you actually took this, you would get the LPIC 2 as well. That's no longer a caveat, but goes over prerequisites, which there is none. Goes over the different lessons, which there's going to be over 35 different chapters in this course. There's going to be multiple labs. I think there was well over 30 labs. And no matter what you're doing, if you're taking this course or if you're just running it on your own home laptop, maybe it's a throwaway laptop that doesn't really work that fast with Windows because of all the bloatware that's on it, and you just want to uninstall it, install Ubuntu, install Fedora, like CentOS, whatever you want to do, you want to lab. This particular certification is going to be very lab-based, so that's why you want to have a home lab, or if you have a trial, or if you have a subscription with a Cloud Guru, you want to utilize their lab environments when you're doing this, and you want to utilize the labs they give you, because that's going to be very heavy in this certification, is utilizing your labs. You want to break it, put it back together. That's going to be your goal. Next, going to be, again, one of the fan favorites, IT Pro TV. They always do a great job here. I've not actually looked at this course. I have looked at the Cloud Guru. But it goes over the same subjects we saw on the actual what skills you want. So, and they usually do a pretty good job of covering everything for different certification paths. So that's why I always trust them. Next is just going to be going to the source. You can't really beat that. So go to the source if you want. Get the ebook for $139, or get the bundle, which is the exam voucher retake, as well as the ebook for $449. So if you're coming back to CompTIA and you are getting multiple certifications through CompTIA, I 100% suggest you go over here and you pay for membership. I think it's usually you could get on sale for like $50. I think it's like $50 or $60 for the membership. But it's well worth it. You get all these discounts when you go and you obtain that. Here, let's actually look it up. CompTIA member price. Doesn't look like it's coming up. Should have had that prepared. Membership and benefits. 50% on saving on exam vouchers. So can't really beat that. Okay, let's see. Exam voucher training. Doesn't actually bring us to the link to sign up. Okay, but it, as I said, $50, $60 is what it's going to cost you, and you start getting amazing discounts. Oh, for only $29 a year, it's gotten cheaper. If you're a full-time student. Yeah. Even if you're not a full-time student and you pay the $60, still 100% going to be worth it. And next, going to be OReilly, another fan favorite. I know a lot of people swear by OReilly. I've not actually utilized their content, so I can't really put too much of my own weight into OReilly. Sander Van Gogh, he does make a lot of content, and people swear by his content, so I can only say from speculation, from what the synopsis from the community, from what I've seen, this is something amazing. Some amazing content. You could do a free trial if you haven't utilized their content yet. It's 13 hours. If you really just have a weekend to yourself, you could just buckle down. I would always suggest doing something like this where you're just like, okay, free trial time, let's go. Buckle down, 13 hours of content. Let's go through, just listen to it again, listen to it a third time. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then have a great, have a beer at the end of that. Next, it's going to be this book, Richard Blum, CompTIA Linux Plus. So again, not something I've utilized, but for this particular content, it's going to be from what I've seen, it's very it's very entertaining, similar to other books that I've recommended. But the only issue is the labs aren't great. But aside from that, even if the labs aren't amazing, if it's something that could keep you engaged, that's going to be very well worth it. And for $37 or $36, depending on if you get the ebook or the hard copy, that's not that bad either. I mean, you've seen some other books. If you've gone for any networking certifications like Cisco networking, CCNA, or anything like that, books could get upwards of $50 to $100 to like $75 to $100, if not more. So, for $37, it's not bad. Next, another one. This I actually don't recommend. This is going like the Certmaster route. A lot of people swear by Certmaster, but the issue I have with it is just how expensive it is. Certmaster to learn. And I know a lot of people say, oh, well, I learned almost all I needed to for this exam. Well, there's a lot of other resources that are a lot cheaper. For $4.79, you could go ahead, get a subscription to A Cloud Guru for the more expensive plan for individual, and you're still going to get the most bang. Like, look, $3.99, you save 20% right now. $3.99 compared to $4.79, and you get access to their cloud sandbox, which is amazing. I've gotten to utilize that, and it's really amazing, really cool, especially if you're going for cloud certifications later on down the road. But you get access to all their labs, all their learning paths, and all the different courses they have. So yeah, don't recommend this. That's one of the least recommended things I could offer. And the one thing I recommend that's on the table is going for a Udemy certification. So I normally love Udemy, and I normally love all their courses. For Linux Plus, for this particular exam, I couldn't find a lot of content that was that helpful. And some of the subjects are on here, but then other ones I don't see, or I don't see them in as much detail. So I just honestly can't recommend this as much. I just want to put it on the table. I do know Stone River eLearning, they make pretty decent content. But just for Linux Plus, I can't really go off recommending too much. So, okay. So that was all of the different resources that you could utilize while studying for your CompTIA Linux Plus. As I've said, if you're going for certifications, when you go for someone like IT Pro TV or A Cloud Guru, for their membership and the resources you have access to, you honestly can't really beat getting access to all those different resources and certification for the price they offer. IT Pro just did a big merger with ACI Learning Company, so they're only growing. And A Cloud Grew has done nothing but grow. They're probably one of the bigger ones in the industry, especially after they did the merger with Linux Academy. And they merged the staff over and they brought the staff over. So other than that, thank you for watching the video. And we're going to get more certifications for you coming out. We want to do whatever it takes to get people certified and get them ahead in the workspace. I will see you next time.